Hi students, now we will discuss the third unit of computer organization, that is memory system. Okay, in that first topic is basic concept of the memory system. So the maximum size of the main memory that can be used in any computer is determined by its addressing scheme. So with the help of addressing scheme, we have to identify the what is the maximum size of the main memory. Okay, for example, if you take 16-bit computer that generates 16-bit addresses, okay, that means it is capable of addressing up to 2 power 16. Okay, or if you have a machine generates 32-bit addresses, so it can access up to 2 power 32 memory locations. Okay, this number represents the size of address space of the computer. Okay, next, coming to how we are going to be connect memory to the processor. Okay, so in first unit also we discussed this topic, that is how we are going to be connect processor and processor and memory. So this processor contains MAR and MDR. Okay, this memory contains some addressable locations. Okay, so for connecting we have address bus is there, data bus is there, control lanes is there. Okay, so let us discuss in detail about that. If MAR is k bits long, then the memory may contain up to 2 power k addressable locations. So if MAR is in k bits, okay, then it is capable of 2 power k addressable locations. Okay, if MDR is in n bits long, then n bits of data are transferred between memory and processor. Okay, then the data transfer takes place over the processor bus. So this processor bus means the processor bus contains address bus, data bus, control lines. Okay, so the control line is used for coordinating data transfer. So for coordinating data transfer we have to use a control line. Okay, the processor reads the data from the memory by doing two tasks. Like what is that means, first task is loading the address of the required memory location into MAR and setting the read and write line to 1. So here we have to set read and write line 1 and loading the address of required memory location into the MAR. Okay, after that the memory response. Okay, first MAR send a request with the help of address bus to the memory. Okay, the memory responds by placing the data from the address location onto the data lines. Means whatever the address location we have specified through address bus, so we have placed a data on that address location. Okay, placing the data from the addressed location onto the data lines and confirms this action by asserting MFC signal is nothing but memory function completed. Okay, so after performing memory function, after completing the memory function, then it sends data whatever the address location we have specified. Okay, up to receipt of MFC signal, the processor loads the data from the data lines into MDR. Okay, so it waits. Okay, this memory waits MFC signal. Okay, so up to that the processor loads the processor loads the data from the data line into MDR. Okay, the processor writes the data into the memory location. So in previous the processor reads the data from the memory location, that means the data already exists in the MDR. Okay, so for that you have to how we are going to be fetch, we discussed. Now the processor writes the data into the memory location, loading the addresses of the location into MAR and setting read and write line to 0. Okay, so by doing these two tasks the processor writes the data into the memory. Okay, So coming to the memory access time, so it is a time that elapses between initiation of an operation and completion of that operation. Okay, this is called memory access time. Okay, next coming to memory cycle time, so it is a minimum time delay that required between initiation of two successive memory operations. It is a minimum time. Okay, memory cycle time is the minimum time delay, okay, that required initiation of two successive means one after another. Okay, so initiation of two successive memory operations, it is the minimum time delay. Okay, so that is called memory cycle time. So this is the basic concept of the memory system. So in general, the memory system is a very important, means for storage purpose, for getting data or entering data, we require a memory. Okay, so that's why memory is a main task. Okay, main thing in the CPU. Okay, so memory contain based on the based on the address schemes, it contains the maximum size of the main memory. Okay, so this is the basic concept of the memory system. Okay, thank you.